Alright! We're playing some more Voxel Tycoon. Why? Because I don't want to do anything else today for whatever reason. Oh, interesting. So the camera's actually sticking a little bit off the front of this thing. Cool. Let's see. Let's stop doing this. What was I working on? This, I feel like the rotation was more like this. There we go. That feels closer to what I had. Anyway. Hey guys, how's it going? I think the price is going back down. I think I'm servicing it better. Let's see. Oh, shoot. What is that? Shrinking stone. Hold up. How do we get that? Do we have stone? As like an option? There's stone over here, but that's like two... No, I could reach stone. It would just cost me twice as much money as I currently have on hand. We've got sand over there. This is interesting. We got some wood. Anyway, I'm feeling like... I'm not gonna say really unmotivated today. I'm just feeling very, like, sleepy, sort of. This happens... the day after D&D, always. Like, without fail. And a lot of it just has to do with the fact that I really like D&D, so whenever we have a D&D session, I'm like, yeah! And then after it's over, I'm just like, man, I don't want to do anything else other than D&D for a while. I am easily unsatisfied, as weird as that sounds. Okay, well, we gotta unpause for a little while, and we've gotta wait for a little bit of money to roll in. So let's speed this up and let's let those trains roll. Hopefully we can satisfy that demand. It seems like we'll be kind of okay. I could maybe scale it up a little bit going here, or honestly just get another one of these. So how are we servicing that one? No. The service, yeah, we could maybe get one more train. Hard to say. But yeah, so I was sitting around for the past hour or so watching TennoCon, which admittedly, like, TennoCon is good fun. But otherwise just mostly being like, man, what do I do with myself? What video games do I even want to play? And admittedly, that's actually a two-part problem to some degree. It almost feels like we need one more of these iron trains, maybe. Yeah, let's copy one more of these trains and let them loose. Because this is keep in stock, and we made a second one of them. Worst comes to worst, we make a third. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Okay. But yeah, so I've been just feeling mildly unmotivated because there's a whole bunch of games that are coming out a week from, like, a day or two ago. You know, 10th, 11th, 12th, so on and so forth. Unfortunately, they're all embargoed. And I almost should plan for this in the future, because effectively I end up sitting around waiting for these games to come out almost listlessly. It's very strange. Because, you know, as soon as they actually come out, then I actually have something to do. But otherwise, I'm playing this weird waiting game. And sometimes it's not that big of a deal, because I can just be like, okay, whatever, I'll just play these other things in the meantime. The problem is, I actually don't have any, like, new things in between that is the meantime, that to fill the meantime. So I find myself sitting around being like, huh, I don't know when I'm going to be able to, well, I don't know what I'm going to be able to put in my schedule, so I start reaching for games, you know, various new games. Games that have been on the list. I mean, this game, I don't even know when this game's gonna come out on Steam. I straight up can't tell you. It's $20 on itch.io, which is quite nice. So it's not like people that want to get it are gonna have to wait too long. This isn't like Nova Drift, where I had to taunt people for 2 straight months, more or less, being like, haha, I have this game and you don't. But I do have tea and you don't. Or maybe you do. And if you do, good planning. Good foresight. Tea is good. I'll have to go get some more. I think I needed more tea today. They really want stone. They are desperate for it. Unfortunately, I need a lot of money. Well, you know what? Let's just borrow a shit ton of money. The repayments are minimal at best. And that'll get me this whole extra town that I can service to as well. Let's see. So let's unlock stone and things. And this is going to put me in, Oh. It's actually... It has to, like, I guess, unlock the map somehow, or it's just lagging real hard while doing this. Hot! Alright. Well, we got it. So we now have access to Ticonderoga and stone, and not much else, and that's fine. See, when are you going to be playing Monster Hunter World Iceborne? Probably, yeah. I played Monster Hunter World normal. Let's see. Do we want to make a bridge here? Probably? The problem is baseline, it really does not want you to go over anything. I've done it, but it doesn't want me to do so. Dumb that I have to, like, go higher to be able to traverse that. This is this is stupid. But it works. Oh, but I'm gonna have to have 2 of these, aren't I? The bridges and stuff are an issue. The Surprise Wonder hasn't hopped on Mario Maker. I actually don't like Mario that much. I liked Mario Odyssey an amount, but, like, I never grew up with it, so there's no... There's no brand loyalty? I don't know if that's the word I'd want to use. This is dumb. Wait, I actually didn't need to do that. Oh. Oh, these are expensive. Okay. Let's do that. And... let's attempt to have it connect. There we go. Okay. This is dumb. I'm sure there's a better way of handling this, but I have yet to see that as an option. So anyway, we'll figure it out later. But yeah, I'll play Monster Hunter World, but I don't think I'll play Mario Maker. There's no this game doesn't allow rail crossing. It does. I don't trust rail crossings. I don't trust them in the slightest, and I realize that's entirely a dumb me thing, but, like, when I played OpenTTD, my rail crossings would frequently just result in crashes, and it's bad. So I'd rather mess around with this. Cause yeah, I could totally cross a rail right here and put the signals in. And I probably should, but instead I'm going to make these stupid as hell bridges instead, because I totally can. You've tried to do multiple trains on the same rail. Nothing's ever worked. Do you have enough signals? Cause that usually is a sign that you don't have enough signals. Because you need, like, a silly amount of signals to make trains not hate your guts. Okay, for the time being, I'm actually going to make it so this all just connects to one. Because we don't actually have a whole lot of money here. And we've got to get all the way out here to get to this stone. So we're going to work on that a little bit. Yeah, how far am I into the game? I sort of have reached my first million, give or take. Oh. On the same rail, nothing has ever worked. Are you doing it that they don't loop? Because I find you always have to loop if you really want to, like... If you really want to have a setup like that. Okay. So we want industries, factories, labs. We are going to need a factory at some point, but I need a... Oh, no. How do we get stone mining? Okay, let's check research. Because we don't need iron smelting. Start a new research. Oh! Mining 2. Requires some wood beams. And that'll get us a copper mine, a sand quarry, and a stone quarry. Okay, so we've got to get wood beams going. There's also higher tier rails and probably better bridges, which is how I can cross bridges better. I didn't even notice some of these things. I should have worked on this. Okay. So I gotta start research on wood processing, which means we gotta go over here and blap a lab down. That should work. We should have enough in storage. Let's see. Does Wander have a second area yet? Yep, just built it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do some stuff to get what I need. But yeah, to go back to the thing of Mario and Mario Maker and stuff, I just never really got into it. It's one of those games that, like, I'm sure I probably would enjoy if I sat down and had the time and so on and so forth. But I don't. I'm not very patient with platformers. I don't like resetting to the beginning of levels. Limited lives make me annoyed, and just so on and so forth. So most of the old, like, 2D Marios just never appealed to me at all. You know, maybe the new Mario Brothers or whatever, and the 3D world, I could have enjoyed. But, you know, I enjoyed Odyssey enough, and, you know, if they made another Super Mario Sunshine, I'd probably play, like, a ton of that. But that's about the extent of what I would do or be interested in. So what's the issue? We just need a second sawmill. Which makes sense, we're gonna have to be funding 2 industries here anyway. But yeah, no, I just never ended up playing a whole lot of, like, pure platformers growing up, and so they've never appealed to me. With kind of one exception, I did play a whole bunch of, Mega Man as a kid. And so that's kind of where like, my platforming interest has always been. I prefer slightly more... Well, I guess Mega Man levels weren't that much more complicated, but it's always made me more interested in, like, Metroidvanias, for example. Okay, so we want to start a new research. We got wood processing. What we want to do next is mining 2, which is going to require a bunch of wood beams. Which means we've got to make it. Warehouses, factories, circular saw. Honestly, I'm gonna put it out here. So what do you need? Just one to make this. Now here's a question. If I just have a warehouse, will it stock up on... I guess we should actually get the conveyor... Conveyor devices? Connector. Oh, can I just... have it do that? Oh, well that's amazingly convenient. Let's see, so we want to have a warehouse. We want a warehouse there. Oh, so I can actually use more conveyors than I thought. What if I can have a conveyor splitter? It looks like it. Okay, so you want to hold on to wooden beams. That's not wooden beams, is that? That's a concrete beam. Unfortunately, they look kind of similar. Okay. Are you within range? Yes, you are. So we don't have any other wood coming out of Ticonderoga, do we? Okay, time to see, can I have a splitter? Yes, it just splits automatically. That's kind of incredibly helpful, actually. Okay, so factories, circular saw. Okay, so let's... Actually, we just want to... flip that section. Okay. So this'll just end up being our storage for that. New Bronfuls accept sand. Well, that's a mistake of a business, and I'm not going to be able to support that in the slightest. You fool. Let's see. Thank you, Acme Boy, for the 14-month resub. Thanks for the laughs. And I hope you enjoyed the Steam gift I sent your way. Oh, hi. Deep Sixth. I remember you mentioning this. I should give it a go at some point. Yeah, I gotta do like a Let's Try day and a bunch of other things. Okay, oh, that's worth a lot too. Anyway, so is this a bit like Factorio? Technically, it's like OpenTTD, but if you liked Factorio, you're probably gonna really like this game too. It's got little Factorio elements combined with some other things. Yeah, Voxel Tycoon, I'm not gonna say is one of my ideal games, but it is very close. Why can't I? Okay, so that's still going real slow. Maybe I don't need a third of these, but there's really no reason not to just have a bunch. Okay, so let's make a couple more of those. And then we actually want to split it the other way as well, too. Because we want to have a factory, circular saw. 1, 2, 3. And these are going to be making planks. Okay. And then we want to have a warehouse. I gotta figure out some kind of station setup for this. But that'll be later. Okay, plop a connector. Should work, then we just need to flip it. Okay. So the next real issue is just we don't have nearly enough production to meet the demand. So I might want to add some more sawmills down. Absolutely need to put some more sawmills down. Dang. Let's see. Mining facilities, we need a sawmill. Oh, not enough money. I was wondering about that. Okay, so that should at least take it up a little bit. And that one's filled up, because we have no demand for it, so that's good. Okay. So next up, supply Windsor with stone to prevent the business from closing. Oh, God, it's so far away. Oh, and we're at max loan. I do not know how long we have to wait on that one. Let's see, is the output error picking up from all 3 sawmills or only one? All 3. I don't have enough money to supply all this, because we also want to get everything, we want to get these things to Ticonderoga as well. I mean, realistically, supplying Ticonderoga is probably more important than getting that stone. But no, they're absolutely picking up from multiple sawmills. Because there's an AoE to it. Oh, I see. You mean this section. No, you're correct on that one. This is only pulling from Ticonderoga. Here's an idea. Warehouses. Not really gonna work with this setup. Well, Yeah. Yeah, because this section is only pulling from one of the sawmills. You're correct on that. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. We should probably have like a holding warehouse instead of this here. I'll get that set up later. Right now, I've got the money. We just got to start servicing multiple industries really, really fast. Otherwise, they're all going to go under. So let's get one stone quarry. And a station here. Okay. Depot at the end. We have no money. Ugh. Because we need another. I mean, I can make something smaller too. It won't let me build there. I mean, it let me build right there, but whereas that straight up doesn't even connect. I could do it there, but no profit. Ugh. Your positioning on this industry makes children cry. Why would anybody build here? I bulldoze that road and I build a station. Oh god, this is disgusting. And I'm out of money again. Why is everything so expensive? Make me more money! Ugh, that loan repayment is pain. Come on, money trains, roll in! Thank you. The frustrating part is, I don't even have the train yet. Okay. At some point I'm going to clean this up so it's all one station, but that'll be later when I actually have money. Because right now we have to get a train. I mean, realistically, we've got to get 2 trains on this line. How am I even going to do that? I think I might actually have to have one train handle both for a little while. You know what? Actually... this is also pricey. Maybe we actually go back over here. Do we have any of these trains that are empty? You. This one's almost empty. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have him go back to this depot. We're gonna sell all of those iron cars. I'm gonna repurpose this thing as a halvesies wood carrier, halvesies lots of things. Okay. God, I really wish I could actually just remove this whole thing. Because, yeah, the train engine's way more expensive than I currently have money for, especially because we want to get some stations in here. Let's see. Wander does know that trucks and vans exist as a cheaper alternative, but not for that distance. Which is an issue. Okay. So, all of these are bad. Flip, duplicate, replace. Okay, so we want to replace it with... Actually, wait, hold on. Isn't one of these... No, that's copper. Which of these is stone? Oh. So a platform car... lets you carry quite a lot. I wonder what the difference is. Maybe it can't hold as much. Well, I don't see stone as any of these options. Because that's sand and gravel. Okay, so let's replace all of these with state cars. And replace this with a platform car for stone. Stone. And platform car with stone. Okay, so you want to do boards, beams. Oh, this is dumb jank. Alright, we're out of money, but that's fine. Okay, so your orders currently are going to be to load... Where is it? All the way up here? And unload at Windsor Access. Okay. It should be able to figure its way out. It's gonna be a... Oh, God. It's gonna be a ways out of there. But hopefully it'll be able to save at least the stone business in Windsor. I'm not sure how quickly things go bankrupt in this game. Hopefully not that fast. Ah. I don't like this setup. I mean, right now, it's doable. Okay. So we just gotta get a station. Man, I wish I could have like a diagonal station. No matter what, this sucks. You can also pay them off to keep them afloat, but seeing as how you're broke... Oh. How much can I pay them off? Ah.